Hi guys. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Can you hear my name is Queen? Can you hear my name is Queen Ogonaya? And I'm happy to connect with you today. So where are you watching from? Let me know in the comment section where you are watching from. Hi Adrian, welcome to my live. How are you doing? Hi Nintendo. Oh darling, welcome to my live. It's good to meet you. Nice to meet you. How is life over there in Ireland? Can you hear my name is Queen Ogonaya. I'm a Nigerian and I base in Nigeria. I live in Nigeria for now. So it's good to connect with you. In today's life, I want to ask you, why do you want to give up on that thing you started? Something you started, you thought about it very deeply, like you spent almost all the night thinking about this plan before you actually started. And now you are already into this thing because of the people that are full of negativity, that people that knows how to talk people down. They are not making you feel like you are not doing good enough, and because of that you want to quit. My dear, this is going to be the very big mistake you ever make in your life, right? Welcome to my life, guys. You're highly welcome. Where are you watching from? Let me know in the comments. There's just one thing about people in life, right? There's just one thing about some people that baffles me a lot. Like sometimes it's even the reason why I like being on my own. Like I don't like some people will see it as though it's being arrogant, being so full of myself and all of that, because I don't share my plans, because I don't discuss with people about how I am doing. They now see me as though I am arrogant. They now see me as though I am full of myself. I'm pompous and all. It's because of the insult. I'm trying to avoid some insult from people because people's mouth is not good. I'm trying to avoid some things. Sometimes things will not even be going the way I planned. You know, things will not be going like business. Sometimes will be very down to the extent that you will even want to ask for help for people that you're not even supposed to. But no, not my own kind of person. If worse come to worse, what do? I go down on my knees and pray to God. And after praying, meditating, what I do next is to take inspired action. I have a business I'm doing, and trust me, God has never failed. God has never failed. Imagine someone wants to start a business. Imagine someone wants to start a business, right? The business the business you saved up, you've been saving for this particular business, you've been saving for it, and you finally made up your mind, like finally kick out of the door to go and start this business. Somebody comes and tells you, maybe 2 months into that business or more, you're not making sales, you're not making progress as you should. Somebody comes and tells you, that business is not doing well on it. If I am here, I will close down that place, so I just go and look for work. These are people who have never taken that step we've taken. These are people who have not even tried. Talk more of feeling. They will come and be advising you. Sometimes people's opinion doesn't matter, like they don't really count. And I don't know why most of you actually allow people's opinion to find you. Like, you know that these are people that when you are in need, you go to them and ask for help. They can't even render 1 naira. Talk of sort of supporting you to even grow. If they feel that the things you're doing, you're not doing it right, I think they should help you out to do better, right? To do better. But what do? They even ask you to quit. You see how bad it is. Instead of them asking like, what more do you need? What are the things you need for you to do well in these things you're doing? What are the equipment you need? What are the support you need? How can I help you? What they do is tell you to quit. That is not where you belong. See, you guys, I think it's high time you buckle up yourself. You have to buckle up yourself, because if you continue this way, you're going to remain in this people's level. You will definitely remain in their level, because they can't even tell you the truth at first. Like they can't tell you, okay, I know this thing you are doing is not easy, but keep on. I admire you. And the worst part is they will be admiring you secretly. They know that you're doing your best too. They know that you're putting in the work, the effort. They admire everything you are doing. Sometimes they even wish they can be like you. They can be as hardworking. They can be as hardworking as you are, but what they do is just bring the negative vibe of them to you and then make you full stop. Or just come back to their level. So guys, people's opinion, I don't think it counts. And it should not count. It should not define you. It should not be the reason why you are quitting that thing that you finally gotten courage to start. When I was, when I was planning to become a YouTuber, guys, this is not my first channel. This channel is not my first channel. I have a channel of almost 2K. When I was starting, this one is even a new channel, right? This is a channel of 3 weeks. We're not yet a month over this channel. So when I was starting a YouTube channel, right, I got some people said a lot of things. Then I was working in one factory like that. Yeah, so those times when I tried to just make a video of us birthday at work, I just tried to make a video, documents, all the everything. But then they will be telling you, this one that you are carrying camera and up and down, leave this thing, Joe. YouTube this, YouTube and that. They will be telling you things that will just, they will making you feel ashamed of what you are doing. When you pick up camera to just video some things, film some things, and just all they do is just tell you something that will make you stop. Guys, I'll be honest with you, right? There was a time I felt like I don't want to do it again. There was a time I felt like, no, I can't continue. Because I wasn't getting that courage. I wasn't getting that support and love from people around me then. But then I went home, thought about it. Right, because I think very deep, right? I'm an overthinker. I thought about this deeply, and I'm like, people that says this, they're not even here when I've not eaten. They're not even here when I'm waking up. They're not even here when I'm planning my day. They're not even here. They are just people I meet out there. So why do I listen to them? Why do I even allow what they talk to make effects in my life? Something like that. So I'm like, no. What I did was I began to attend conferences just for me to have enough courage. I began to attend conferences and I began to network, meeting new people, doing all kind of things just for me, because I have always wanted to own a channel. And I'll be honest with you, I have tried YouTube, I have tried Facebook, I've tried Instagram, I've tried TikTok. And this YouTube is where that is favoring me. This YouTube is where I found my strength. So I began to network that period. I began to meet new people. I used to think that owning a YouTube channel is a big deal, something you have to, have plenty things, have all the equipment in the world, all the fancy equipment, big phones, so many things. I thought about this. Have the best filming equipment before I can actually get started. But as time goes on, I find out that it's not really what it is. You really need to start from where you are. The phone I'm filming with now is the phone that I never wanted to use and start a YouTube channel. This is the Tecno phone. This particular phone I'm streaming from now is the Tecno phone. But you know that when I wanted to start a YouTube channel, that was this phone was the only phone I had. And because of so many courses I've bought, people used to tell me, like some people used to tell me that what you need is an iPhone, or you need an iPhone to get started, you need a very good phone, a good camera, quality camera. And I was killing myself. I was killing myself by running around to get the best equipment. I was running around to get the best phone. I had to empty my account, guys. I had to go and empty my account to buy an iPhone XS Max. I bought a ring light. I bought other tripod stands. I bought some lights just for me to own a YouTube channel. I emptied my account to do all of that. And I did not know that with just this phone and a place that I can place my phone without it shaking, to prevent it shaking, to make it stable. I didn't know that is enough. And I was killing myself. See, what I will always advise people now is, all this while, right, since I own a YouTube channel, I hate 1K my other channel, and the channel is doing well. So many people have been coming to my inbox because I'm someone that anything I'm doing, I like to advertise it. Ever since I own a YouTube channel, I always advertise. Anytime I want to upload a video, I will let my WhatsApp people know I have a new video to upload. Get ready to go and watch. Even though some people will not watch it, even though some will not even listen to you or even reply to what you post, but I always tell them, please, there's a new video coming up. Get ready. Once the video is posted, you're going to watch, and make sure you watch to the end and all of that. So when I hit 1K, I posted this on my status on WhatsApp, and somebody, like many people have been coming, and as we speak, it is still coming to ask me, how do I become a YouTuber? What are the things I need to do to become a YouTuber? What should I buy? What? I'm always telling them the truth. I can't be like the people that coached me. I can't be like the people that, the people I used to see as an inspiration those days, when they will not come and tell me, hey, you need an iPhone or this and that. Maybe you are watching me right now and you are still aspiring to become a YouTuber, and you have been asking yourself that question, what do I need to get started with? My sister, my brother, the only thing you need to get started with is what you have now. The only thing you need to get started with is what you have now. And the same thing applies to every other thing. It's not just becoming a YouTuber, becoming a content creator. Whatever you are doing, the only thing that you need to get in there is what you have at the moment. Is what you have at the moment. If you're waiting to have all these things to get started, trust me, you might never get started. You'll just be there. You might never get started. So whether you want to start a business, right, and you don't have money for sure, you can start by creating online store. Would I just have an account on YouTube, have an account on TikTok, have an account on Instagram, and then have a website, and then even WhatsApp too. All these platforms can help you a lot if you don't have a shop to start a business. If you don't have a shop yet, you can just start from online stores. There are so many people online today that are doing well, but when you see them, you will feel they have stores. They have used their house to turn to supermarkets. They have used their house to turn to supermarkets. They are doing very well now. But some people will not understand. And the moment you start, you're going to have patience. So you are going to have patience, because even though somebody, bless you to Uloma Okoye, welcome to my life. So even when you get started, it's not going to be as easy as you thought. It does not matter who inspired you at first, whether that person used to make massive sales every day. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you have already started, and you're going to do your best to stay consistent. You're going to do your very best to stay consistent, and you're not going to compare yourself. The moment you start comparing yourself, everything spoils. The moment you start seeing yourself as though you're not doing better, like you're not doing well as that other person is doing, the other person is doing better than you, you're not making enough progress. The moment that mindset enters in you, you have spoiled everything. You're going to trust in your journey. You're going to believe and trust in your journey. As you wake up every day, you set your intention. You call on God. You're going out today to look for what you will eat. Let God guide you and not allow you to come back home empty-handed. And not that when you get home, your mind will not be in somebody else's shop, your neighbor's shop. You will not be thinking, when a customer enters the person's shop, you will not be like, oh, me, I've not made any sales today. And this person, people have been entering their shop. When you start that, you've made your spirit weak, even your guardian angels. You've made them very weak for them to even come and work for you and grant you your prayers. They're already seeing you as though you're always comparing. You don't trust in your own abilities. If you know my new channel, right, I always share guys. I'm so sorry if you cannot hear me clearly. So I always tell people and teach people about this in my new account, in my old channel account. If you understand and believe in yourself, you will go very far. If you're not afraid of failure, if you don't doubt yourself, you don't doubt your own abilities, you're not afraid of failing, you don't compare yourself, trust me, you'll go very far. So whatever it is you are doing at the moment, no matter how you are, no matter how slow you are going, it is still a progress. You don't quit because you have not gotten to that higher level. You don't quit because of what people are telling you. You don't quit because of the small equipment you have. You don't quit because you feel you're not good enough. You're not speaking good English enough. There are people on this platform that don't even know how to speak English, but they are doing well. There are people into some business, they're not even educated, but they are doing well. And you're waiting to have the best English in your mouth. I'm not saying that education is not good. But you're thinking that you need to speak very well, speak fluently until you get started. You might not really even get started even in years to come. So do not quit. Do not stop. You don't have to quit. There was a time I was telling somebody about my business. Business was so down during that period because I used to work for people and still have my shop. But then there was someone managing it for me. So things was going on and I didn't like what was going on. And I had to quit that person from working for me. The shop was totally locked for some days. And I was working for somebody. Imagine closing down your own shop. Life can be very funny. Imagine closing down your own shop just because you want to work for someone. One day I was just thinking, what was my reason of opening this shop? Even though I wasn't good enough, I wasn't lucky enough to get someone who can be managing it for me, because sometimes if you have a good job that is paying you very well, I think you should save that money and invest it somewhere. It can be a business, it can be land properties, it can be anything. Because keeping money in the bank is not what I will ever advise anyone to. If you have plenty money, you can invest it somewhere. Do not go and pack all your money in a bank and they are using that money to make business and getting interest and profit or something like that. No, let me just look for something, open a shop, let someone manage it, and why I continue my hustle. But why what happened and I wasn't good. I wasn't happy about it. I had to lock down the shop and take my key. And then along the line, the business was not going well. It wasn't going very well. And I discussed to my friend about this thing. What she told me was to lock that shop and continue working for that person. I should close down the shop and continue working for someone. I said, really? I said, okay. I think I've already shared that idea with someone and I've heard what the person said. I have to go back and had a rethink, a deep rethink, like a deep one. I thought about it, like, how can I close down my shop just because I want to continue working for someone? Why should I close down my shop because I want to work for someone? Am I going to work for that person forever? Guys, what I did was, I'm like, no, this cannot happen. This cannot happen. So I had to just come back to my business. I had to come back to my business and stop working for anybody. Because why should I do that? The same thing applies to every other person out there. The same thing applies to even you that's watching me. You cannot stop what you are doing because of what somebody is saying. No. You don't have to quit because of what people will say. No. So guys, it's humble advice from me to you. A humble advice from me to you.